Up for sale, 1962 Biscayne. I'm going to walk around it, tell you about the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Like I said, 62 Biscayne, finished in red with red interior, 409 4-speed, nut and bolt restoration. As always, go around it, tell everything I do know about it, point out anything I do see, fire it up, and then drive it. So of course we'll start her in the front as always, but before I do, it's been a pretty windy day today, so it might ruin some of me talking, of course. You know, it might make it a little muffled, harder to hear. I got a lot of information on paper on this car, so when we get into it, like literally inside the car, I'll go through all of that so it's nice and quiet. Anything that's kind of like choppy, I might voice over later on, but just you know, make sure we're all prepared. Completed in 2010, nut and bolt restoration. This front bumper still looks like new. I'll go through it, of course. The back bumper like new. The glass is mint. All new interior, everything. The gentleman owned it for 9 years, and obviously, and you'll see it as I go around it, took really nice care of this car. He bought it from Vanguard, if I didn't already mention that. It's all original body panels on it. It is a 409 4-speed. It's the QB block, so it's a factory dual quad engine with a Muncie. There's a little touch-up right there. M21 trans, which he put in. He did not like the transmission that was in the car when he bought it from Vanguard. So he went and got a brand new one from some company, or brand new rebuilt from a company in Arizona. I remember him telling me that. The paint is really, really beautiful. I know there's one other touch-up right here. And the body is like close to being laser straight. I mean, super straight. The shine is there, though. You've got the classic looks from 409 4-speed car with the dog dish caps and the Blackwall, which are BFGoodrich Radials. And there's not too many blemishes on the car. So, but let me pop the hood. Okay. 409 QB block, dual carbs, aluminum intake, factory exhaust manifolds. It's even got the gold hinges on both sides. Just a nice little note. You got the faux cap to make it look like it's nice, but like, look how nice the inner fender walls are, the control arms are, the firewalls painted beautifully, and it's exactly how you want the car. Manual steering, manual brakes. Got the glass bottle. You got the box here for the tack. Very classic thing. Turnkey, of course. Cold-blooded. There's no choke. But once it warms up, beautiful. Underhood. Finished the way you want it to. All this is nicely painted. The radiator looks nice. The shroud looks nice. One thing I didn't mention, which on paperwork, I want to make sure I get it right. It's bored 30 over, and it's stroked. 474 cubic inch. It was dynoed before around 429 horsepower. The owner went through, took the whole engine apart, put a different cam in it. So I'm sure it's a little different in terms of horsepower, but he said it's a lot more enjoyable to drive. Supposedly it had some crazy cam when it was first built. And that was the kind of guy that the owner was, putting a new trans and tearing the motor apart. I've got a lot of paperwork on the car. Two little touch-ups right there. Door lines up super nice. Looks like a little touch-up right there. Fits nice to the rocker trim. Two more little touch-ups there. All the glass is fantastic. There's no cracks in it. The dash is painted beautifully inside as well. Of course, you know, seals, all new trim when they did it. It was originally a black car. And they went with red. I got a lot of pictures before. I actually have pictures of it while it was in black. Then pictures throughout the restoration. And you could tell the quality kind of a paint. With the sticker here, I always like seeing that. But then the nice hem, the new weather stripping, the new rubber, not painted over bolts. And then you get in, and of course, when they restored it, New door panels, new trim, new carpet, floor mats, both seat covers, the headliner, all the piping is that's what I call it. Steering wheel. VIN is where it should be. Let me zoom out here and move the paperwork over. We'll climb in. You got the tach here. Same kind that would have been in the cars back in the day. I had this in the R-Code Galaxy that I had, excuse me. Kleenex box underneath. Period correct floor mats. Spaghetti shifter. So here, let's take the time and go through all of this. Hard to do with one hand. Just gonna throw them on the floor for now. You see, it was originally black with red interior, and see it's the same pattern interior. And then these are out of order, but you get the idea. Trunk is beautiful, you'll see that. Anyway, so I'll set my phone down real quick, pull all the paperwork out. Make it a little more comfortable here. Okay, before I read you this one I got offline. 63 dual quad 409 QB block, dyno tested 429, 453 pounds of torque. Again, that was before the camshaft was changed out. Now it's got a camshaft with this cam card. 474 cubic inch. It was bored over by Crown Speed Equipment in Meadville, Pennsylvania. Ross pistons, Eagle H beam rods, correct dual quad aluminum intake, Carter 4-barrel carburetors, dual snorker air cleaner. I know you can see that. It's got 62 690 heads, which are supposedly sought after. Solid lifters, titanium push rods, roller rockers, stainless steel valves, competition cam. Again, that was the wrong one. Now we got this one. Okay. It's a 10-to-1 compression ratio, so it's pump gas. It's an M21 4-speed. That's what he put in. 454 flywheel, center force clutch disc. It's a 370 Richmond Posi rear end. MSD distributor, painted MSD coil, AC Delco Packard suppression wires. We built double A-arms and three link, of course, to make sense. Polygraphite bushings, manual steering box, stainless fuel lines. And then nothing else really was too out of the ordinary here, but you're going to get all this. But things that I wanted to point out that I might have forgotten. 2.5 true dual exhaust with stainless pipes. They're cherry bombs. Factory original sheet metal, that was important. And the gold hood springs I thought were interesting. And it has T3 headlights in it, which is interesting. And this just talks about the interior and the underneath, which underneath looks like day one finished. Interior still looks like day one finished. And then on this note here, some of the same information, but he's got like numbers for the carbs, numbers for the intake and exhaust manifolds. It looks like bell housing number, performance head numbers, shifter number, so like that kind of stuff, a little more detailed number wise. And then this is all just receipts for the car, this whole giant stack, which I spread out and took pictures of, but ton of, I don't want to say receipts for everything, but a lot of receipts for the car, all of which good to have. Love the Kleenex box. Let me slide out of here. We'll continue on. Okay, good. I do have the key. The seat looks close to new. Back seat, same deal. You got floor mats in the back. Both door panels look fantastic. The headliner is tight in all the corners. It fits perfectly up there. And I love the pattern. It's got the little stars in there. I want to refocus my camera real quick. All right, here we go. And it's got the same finish all the way down to the lower quarters here that you see. Beautiful. Couple little marks right there, but just so smooth. If you feel this, so smooth the finish. Back bumper and the trim and the bezels, just like the front, like new. Trim is beautiful on the back, the emblems and whatnot. The trunk lines up perfectly. The back deck isn't molested. There's no speakers cut up and put in there. Now I gotta figure out which key this is. Oh, wow. First shot. Take a step back. You got the spare tire iron. New weather stripping. Beautiful finish in here. Really nicely finished under the trunk lid as well. And then you got your 3 tiers of mats with the spatter. And you could tell how clean that is too. Look at that. And then just to confirm, yeah, that's original. Super smooth there. We actually kind of lucked out here with the wind. Front and rear seat belts. Look how easy that one is shut. See a little touch up right there and a little scratch right there that looks like it was finally touched up. But that door lines up super nice again. And then I see a little mark there and another little mark right there, and then that's it. We are going to fire it up now, just here in a few seconds, and take her for a drive. Thank you.
Oh my god. This is one of my new favorites.
Hey, you need a tissue? No.
Dude, this thing is nice.
That sounds amazing.
And the clutch is like perfect, man.
Center force clutch.
Yeah.
I got it in the paperwork. It actually steers really easily, manual steering. Yeah.
Goes down the road super straight.
You don't have to hot dog it anymore. We hot dogged it enough for one day.
Man, dude, this thing is... And the condition is like unbelievable.
Alright, relax, bro. Relax, bro.
Oh, I'm impressed. Dude.
I know.
Okay.
I should have put these mufflers on the Deuce.
Yeah.
I did. I thought about putting headers on it, but I'm like, I don't want to put any money into it. I just like it the way it is.
Yeah.
But it has Smitty, so it's kind of along the same lines.